little pack out thoughts, volume 2. We actually did our first pack out thoughts video last year in this exact same spot with a mule deer. And it's just kind of cool how the history of things really line up. The buck that's on my back right now, my wife actually passed with her rifle a couple times last year. And then back in August, our very first pack up back in here, me and Matt and Matthew, actually, this was the first buck we spotted back up in here in Velvet. And then we saw him again, scouting again. And then opening day, I actually put a stock in on these deer, bedded down, and he got away. It was a bad stock. We saw him again multiple times. I missed another buck that we were really after out here. And then me and Matthew found him again a couple weekends after that. And we put a nice stock on this deer and got within like 52 yards, 55 yards, and just couldn't get a shot on him. He got away again with another buck. And then I actually picked up his sheds that weekend as well. And 2-year-old sheds, I'm pretty sure there was 2.5-year-old sheds. Then my wife passed him last year, so I think he's 4.5 now. And then we found him this morning bedded up in a really good spot to put a stock on. And we snuck in there, me and Matthew did, and put the deer down. And so it's just kind of cool how the history of things really go like that. You can build this history with an animal like that, and it just makes it pretty special. But there's just so many other things in life, if you stop and think about it, that really happen that way. And you know how you can't see it as you're going into it, but it's like if you trust the process and love the journey and just know that God has a plan for you, and that plan is gonna happen if you have faith and stick to it. And that when you stop and look back, it's funny because all the dots connect, and it's never a straight line. It's always here, 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 and it takes you in a crazy path. But it's sometimes really easy to stop and think and look back and see how that divine path was laid out and how all the dots connect. But it's very difficult at times to see that going forward. And that's where just all that faith comes in, and how all that trust comes in, that you have to trust in your path and your journey and believe that it can happen, and that you have to believe in yourself and your dreams and your goals and what you want to accomplish. Especially if you just know and you feel it in your heart that that's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. And understanding and having that self-awareness to know that, hey, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a long, drawn-out journey most of the time, but that's where the trust comes in. And you just have to keep pushing through and believe in that journey and believe in yourself. Because if you're not believing in what you're trying to do, nobody else will.